I'm going to do a quick video on tools and things that I've got for knife making and leather making that I'm glad I got, and tools that I didn't really need. This light, this has been a really good light. It puts off a lot of light, and it's adjustable in so many ways that I find that the older I get, the more really bright light I need on things that I'm working on. That's been a great light. And I'll leave a link for the stuff that I'm glad I bought down below. So let me go down to my, this is an arbor press. And it presses, I got this at Harbor Freight, so I won't be able to leave a link for that, but that was very inexpensive. And what it is it presses my logo into the leather. Because, you know, these things wouldn't stand up to hammering like metal does right there. Okay, anything else in here? Let's see. I can't think of anything. I use a Dremel for burnishing the edges, but anybody can, you know, you could use a wooden rod, anything. Most of the stuff I have regrets over buying are in the actual knife making shop. And I just walked down here from my house, and I'm still trying to recover my breathing, so I may be breathing hard. That oscillating spindle sander, totally useless for knife making. This has been a great sander. I don't know how people know to call me just when I turn the camera on. Anyway, this has been a great sander. I use it for the wood and my blades. When what I do is lay them and flatten them out this way and then flatten them out that way. And you can, this is a ceramic belt. I'm gonna have to stop for a minute. Okay, this is what I got to look forward to for the rest of my life. Slightest bit of exertion. That was a complete waste of money. Harbor Freight, so I didn't spend a whole lot of money on it, but it serves absolutely no purpose in knife making that I have found. This actually does everything I need. If I need to grind something or sand something on the round, I use this end. Flat, I use this end. And areas that I can't get to, I use my Jet 1x42. My Jet 2x42 is the one I grind all the bevels on. And these two machines, both the Jets, have been fantastic machines. I've had them 2.5 years now. This, well, I'll get to that in a minute. Let me go down here and talk about this. This is Craftsman, and it is a piece of junk. And it's already got something going bad. I'm going to turn it on. It's going to be loud, but listen to how bad it sounds. And when you use it, it sounds like the bearings are going bad. And I've probably cut maybe 50, 60 things on this. The blades are expensive, and it doesn't cut well at all. And any day now, it's going to quit working. So I bought this jigsaw used for 50 bucks on Craigslist. It's a rigid. I don't know the model, but I don't believe they make it anymore. But this is turned out to be way, way handier than that. And I wish I'd spent a little more money on maybe a Jet and got a really good one. But this works fine. I'm glad I got that. And this. And what I can't cut on my jigsaw, if it's out of wood, I cut on my DeWalt bandsaw. This is a swag table and my DeWalt bandsaw. And here's what I got a pedal to turn it on and off. Otherwise, you have to wire the handle on, which I've done back here, and then you have to unplug it to turn it off. And that's pretty dangerous. So that foot pedal really makes it a safe machine. This has been a fantastic machine. This piece of crap, Craftsman, I was wanting a jet drill press, and they're very, very expensive. They're about $800-900. And when I was putting this shop together, you know, I spent a lot of money really quickly, and I had to really cut back. It cost me a lot of money to get this shop put together. First I had to buy this, you know, everything here. And then, you know, all the tools and getting this shop put together was really starting to cut into money I didn't want to spend. So I started going a little cheaper on the tools, and that's one of them. And it was a complete waste. There is so much run out, and what that means is when you're drilling, the chuck wobbles. So I replaced the quill. I bought an expensive chuck, and it cut the wobble down to about half, which, you know, I can live with it. It's not optimal. It's still a piece of junk. The light quit working, and I mean, within, you know, the first day or two of using it, piece of crap. I wish I had saved the money and bought a jet, because you only buy that once. And then these tables, these Ultra HD tables, I got them all at Sam's. There's one, there's one, there's one, there's two, there's three. Well worth the money I paid for them. They're very expensive, but they're fantastic tables. These three benches, Cobalt, absolutely worth the money. And these are the higher price ones because they're stainless. I have one more outside that my Forge is sitting on that's black, and that was a lot less expensive than these. These have been great benches. This, it only serves a couple of purposes, but it does great what I use it for, and that's to square up the sides and the ends of the knife handles. I don't use metal on this at all. One second. Okay. These lights, I have one, two. I have one over there by the belt grinder, and I have one here, and I'm probably gonna take this up and move it to this side of the belt grinder, because when I'm grinding bevels on one side, I bring my blade this way, and I can move my light forward to see what I'm grinding. But when I grind the other way, I have to move that light backwards to get it out of the way of my grinding jig. So I'm gonna take this light up and put it on this side so I can have light on either side. So these lights have been a really good purchase. They're LED, they're very, very bright. And here we go. This vise is a Chuck Ward knife vise. I've had it probably right at a year, maybe a little more. And I actually sell these. These are $140 shipped anywhere in the US. So if you want one, let me know. And then this is a Makita die grinder. And this has really made some of getting to the curves on the knives are really hard to do by hand. And this really makes it easier and quicker. And I have a whole selection of drums, and I've got different sizes, and it's turned out to be very, very convenient. And I'm going to try these very soon. These are 120 up to 320, and see if they work. So let's see, am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. These are worth their weight in gold. They really help you organize. I got my wood over there. This I really don't need in here. What I really want is the Harbor Freight has this wooden bench, and I want to put it right here. One of these days I'll get around to it, because that's where I'm going to be doing my Kydex, right there. Okay, so I'm going to leave a link to the swag table. Everything I got that I'm happy to have, I'm going to leave a link to. except for these things you have to get in person. You can get these online through Amazon, but they are way more than getting them from Sam's. So I won't leave a link. These are Ultra HD Seville Classics. All the benches. This one, that one, and this one. They are expensive, but they're really, really well made. And I'm glad I bought them. What else? The Jet belt grinder. Here's what I think now. I think Jet, whoever makes these for Jet, make them for other companies for less money. So I don't think you have to spend that kind of money to buy a Jet. I think if you search, you can find a similar machine. Oh, as a matter of fact, I think Rikon, R-I-K-O-N, sells the smaller machine with their name and in their colors, which is blue and white. And it looks identical to my Jet 1x42. So anyway, I've talked to them. Oh, this has come in handy. But I've had this so long. This is a Sears Craftsman. And I bet you I've had this 25 years. And it's a Dremel with a long shaft on it. Okay. There we go. I used to have that magnifying glass over this, but now that I have lights that I can move really close and wear my glasses, I don't need the magnifying glass anymore. So there we go. Good, good, great, good, good, sucks. It's okay, but it's not, I can't use that at all for knife making. And I tried sanding it. Oh yeah, I didn't buy this. Somebody gave it to me. But this has been a great little machine. And now that I have figured out a way to keep it from moving around, it's going to be even better. So, oh yeah, great, great. That's been a real help. This is fantastic. And the lights. Okay. I got to go to I got medicine I got to go pick up. Be back. And then I'm going to get on them sheaths. I forgot something. 2 things. This. I ordered this online. And this is a fantastic little... And I've had some bad luck with Keurig in the past. But this has been a great little coffee maker. And boy, does it put out some hot coffee. So that's been a good thing. And this here. This is my Harbor Freight tumbler. And it is what I put the stonewashed finishes on with. This is the large one. I can't remember what it cost me, but it was like 60, 70 bucks. And then all the media. I bet you I've got about, for the tumbler and all that tumbling media, I bet you I've got about 130 bucks into this.